Hello, everyone. Good to see you guys today. All right. Let me get this nice gallery view going. Oh, CK is here. Wonderful. I'll turn on another light too.
Happy New Year, man.
Happy New Year. So good to see you.
Good seeing you.
All right. Got to get on Zhezh on here. All right. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Mike. CL, I'm not sure if we know each other, but welcome. And messaging one buddy to come on. All right. So, welcome to Tai Chi to the People, of course, as usual on Tuesdays. And everyone knows that these are donation-based classes. We always pick a noble cause every week. So that cause will, we are still focused on helping these Ukrainian refugees. So stay warm. So please, if you'd like to donate, it's not necessary, but you'll find that at the bottom of my website, janstaichi.com. And you can donate right through the link through there. It'll take you right to the website. And it's a really wonderful cause of keeping folks warm during the week. Oh my God, it's Corey Lima. Fantastic. All right, that's what CL is. Phenomenal. So guys, I'm really excited to continue with what we've been doing every week. But I also really want to always open and start these classes with any questions that you might have if you've been training during the week, or if you've come across an idea, any idea, even if it's not necessarily Tai Chi related, but it is, let's say, breath work or pressure control related, because Tai Chi to me is really about being able to move with and redirect pressure toward goals. So if anyone has any questions, thoughts, or ideas, I'd love to, or even during the class, I'm always ready, willing, and able to take them. But if there's anything right now, please let me know. Mark?
I have a question, Jan.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was somebody ahead?
No. What's going on, Mike?
What's going on? Really enjoying these classes, and great causes to donate to, Jan. So I think it's wonderful that you set this up. I just donated a big chunk rather than donating small things every week, FYI. Is there a best order to do these exercises on our own?
Is there a best order?
Yeah,
there are sets such as the 12 yin set and the 12 yang set of Neigong, and we can absolutely do one of those. I know Mark has been doing some of those with me, so it might be valuable. As a matter of fact, I would lean toward the yin set, one, because it's something that's supposed to be done for 90 days straight to build up energy, to build up power in the body. So we can do that today together. I think that'll be really interesting and wonderful. The 12, I got a correction from my father on the 12 yang set a few weeks ago, Mark. So we did a little bit out of order. We're gonna fix that soon, maybe on in the coming days. So I'm gonna get I have the new order, or the original order. So and this is great. My sifu is actually, his mother is 90 something years old, and she's in the hospital as of this weekend. So he's taught these exercises to me, and his father taught them to him. So I love sharing them, and I'm sending healing thoughts, and if everyone could send healing thoughts toward his, or bright thoughts, not toward his way. Keith Dong is his name. But yeah, let's start. And again, if you ever have any questions on any exercise, those questions consistently help us all to get better. So please feel free to ask them at any given time. And I'm just gonna, there we go. All right. So we'll always do a little warm up first. And these warm ups are, Tai Chi is a subset of Qigong. And so Qigong is essentially anytime you coordinate breath work and movement and intention. So we're gonna lay our hands flat with our feet shoulder length apart and parallel. Mouth closed with the tongue. Press gently on the ceiling of the mouth. An imaginary string lifting you from the top of the head and the tailbone dropping downward. You're going to feel a sensation of relaxation cascade down the body from this imaginary string all the way down, softens the muscles. Only the attention necessary is maintained. Everything else washes away. The tailbone drops downward as if there's a weight on it. If you find it challenging to release, do your best to inhale into the belly, and exhale will wash your breath as a color, whatever intuitively comes to you, into whatever area of the body is tense or locked. The intention there is to melt away the tension, soften it. Feel the relaxation go all the way down to the knees, and actually soften the knees, slightly round the knees, and the weight shifts to the heels. Again, special attention on the middle finger of each hand. And inhale into the belly. Mouth closed, tongue on the ceiling of the mouth, all the breath through the nose. And the eyes remain open, very clearly open. Give the sensation of breathing a color, whatever intuitively comes to you. And see it gather 3 finger lengths or 2 inches below the belly button, lower dantian. When you exhale, see the breath, trace the breath going up, see the color, split the color at the shoulders. It goes down the arm, the palms and fingertips. And just keep this breathing pattern up. This is called Gilded Pillar. Scan the body, look for any tension that might be caught inside, especially around the organs. Soften the gums even. I'm actually going to pin the, just mute you guys, keep on going, just so we can keep, all right, great. Phenomenal. All right. Inhaling into the belly, exhaling, dropping the hands down, softening the wrists, inhaling up, breath lifts the wrists, and exhale, wash the color through the palms and fingertips. Inhale, drawing the color in and up, interlace the fingers above the head, and exhale, let it fall down right in front of the collarbone. Inhaling up. Weight goes onto the balls of the feet, stretching out of the hips onto the toes, exhaling down. Weight drops back onto the heels, the knees soften. The heels are the passive state, and the balls of the feet are the more active or aggressive state. Inhaling up with the weight on the heels, and exhale, wash the color through. Weight remains on the heels. Inhale, drawing back in. Interlace the fingers above the head, exhaling down. Weight starts to fall from the heels to the balls of the feet and the big toe. Inhaling, pushing on to the toes, stretching up out of the hips, out of the shoulders, exhaling down. And the heels connect back into the ground. The color visualization stays focused on the belly, and that breath emanates out from the belly through the body like a radar. Inhaling into the belly. Breathing formula number 2, even deeper. Interlace, exhaling down. Weight falls from the heels to the balls of the feet. So you're going to slightly fall forward and then inhaling up. The palms face the ceiling, out of the shoulders, out of the hips, exhaling down. And the weight shifts to the heels, soften the knees. Again, inhaling up, and notice that the arms come out about 45 degrees in front of you rather than to the side, which costs more. It costs more in terms of the tension in the upper back to keep the arms here and the shoulders. So you soften that upper back, and it's called rounding the shoulders. So the arms will be about 45 degrees out. Inhale even deeper. Interlace the fingers, exhaling down. Weight shifts forward, balls of the feet. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Each one of these breathing formulas helps us to whip the breath, which is a vehicle for the attention, to whip the attention through the body and give each stage of a singular breath a new intention if we would like to. We'll do breathing formula 3, inhaling up. Exhale, wash the color out, palms and fingertips. Inhaling up, stage 1. Inhale even deeper, stage 2. Falling forward, inhaling deeper, stage 3. Stretching up. And exhaling down. The intention here is just to increase the amount of air, the amount of energy you're drawing in. But that intention can always shift. Inhaling up. Exhale, washing through the palms and fingertips. Inhaling up. Even deeper. Shifting forward. Even deeper. Stretching up onto the toes. Exhaling down. And breathing formula 4. Inhaling up. Weight on the heels. Even deeper. Interlace. Even deeper. One more, even deeper. One big breath in. Exhaling. One big breath out. The exhalation is just as long as the inhalation. So you're really regulating the breathing and regulating yourself as you clamp the heels back into the ground. Inhaling up. Should be done at your own pace for your own lung capacity. You want to expand, push yourself to the limit to expand the lung capacity here. So go as slow and draw in as much oxygen as possible and release it as slowly as possible, matching the inhalation to the exhalation in terms of length. Hollow fist right on the hips. Very, very gentle hollow fist. Stance is shoulder length and a half apart. It's a half horse stance. Tailbone facing down. Imaginary string lifts you from the top of the head. And pelvis rotate on the femur, exhaling down. Weight stays on the heels as you go down. Inhale, breath pulls you to the side and up. And as you lean back, the eyes stay on your belly button. Very important. Exhaling, rotating down. The breath controls all the movement. Exhaling down. Inhaling should feel like you're climbing a rope. Exhale, releasing the rope. One more. And reverse it. This is called elephant swings its trunk. Oops, elephant swings its head. Trunk is a different one. This is very helpful at redistributing heat that gets trapped in the chest cavity. So it's great when you're stressed. Exhale, drop the hands down. Inhale, lift the wrists up. Exhale to the palms and fingertips. Inhale, draw the wrists, just the wrists back. And exhale, the hands float down. And you can stand up or straighten the knees. The feet will still stay shoulder length and a half apart. Inhaling up. Breath lifts only the wrists, so the elbows stay super relaxed and down. And exhale, wash the color through the palms and fingertips. Inhale, draw just the wrists back so that the shoulders Stay soft, and the elbows stay soft. And exhale, let the fingers float down as if they're softening and touching the back of the body from head to heels. Relaxation washes down. One more inhalation up. Breath lifts the wrists. Exhale, wash the color through the palms and fingertips. Inhale, draw the color in, gathering. See it come up into the belly. Hollow fists. And exhale, pelvis rotates on the femur, starting to bend the knees. Weight stays on the heels. Eyes looking straight down. Chest parallel to the ground. Elbows in front of the eyes. Straight line from the top of the head to the tailbone. Inhaling into the belly. And exhale, washing the color down the legs into the ground. Inhale to the belly. Exhale, wash the color into the lungs, strengthening the lungs. Inhale into the belly. Exhale, washing the color down the arms, the palms and fingertips. Inhale to the belly. Exhale, washing the color throughout the entire body. Inhale, lift the wrists. Open the hands. And exhale, reach through the legs straight back. Let me fix this for you. Reaching the hands through the legs straight back. And the palms will be up. When you do this, your back may bend because you're reaching through the legs. So you'll lift the collarbone to reestablish your posture. There'll be a straight line from the top of the head to the tailbone. Keep your back flat like a table, and you inhale into the belly. Exhale, wash the color down the legs. Inhaling into the belly. Exhale, wash through the lungs. Inhale into the belly. Exhale, wash down the arms. One more to the belly. Exhale, wash the entire body, softening like a radar going in all directions. Melting any unnecessary tension away. And dropping the hands down slowly. And inhaling up. And this is the first exercise of the 12 yin set of Qigong. This is Golden Tortoise that we just finished. Stay seated. Exhale, wash the color through the palms and fingertips. And we're going to stay here. This is now embracing the one. Middle finger is as high as your shoulder. The elbows are relaxed and down, which makes the arms like blades from the middle finger to the elbow. That's one of the ways to notice if you're looking at Wu style Tai Chi. These shoulder blades will disappear into the upper back. Every form of Tai Chi does this, but every style does it a little bit differently. Shoulder blades disappear, helps the circulation increase to the palms and fingertips. All the breathing is into the belly. And exhaling, washing the color out. Inhale into the belly, exhale, wash it out the arms. So you're very active whenever you're not focused on the breathing and the color visualization together. You're readjusting your posture, taking note that your weight is on your heels, the jaw is relaxed, the imaginary string, which gives you the strength, the center line awareness is lifting you from the top of the head. The center line goes much deeper than the body. It's as if the entire body is built around the center line. Very important concept for many reasons, not just in martial arts, but you can see the physical manifestation of it, especially when grappling. To see two grapplers moving. Inhaling into the belly. Exhale, washing through the arms. And now turn the palms up. This is holding the golden bowl. If it burns in your legs, sink a little lower. Inhaling into the belly, drawing the color up the front of the body, from the toes to the top of the head. And exhale, washing it down the back from the head to the heels. This is called big orbit breathing. Very important to keep the tongue on the ceiling of the mouth here, and very subtle tension in the anus. It's like connecting the positive and negative points on a battery, connecting the conception vessel, all the energy that runs up and down the front of the body, to the governing vessel, all the energy that runs up and down the back. Inhale, roll the breath from the toes to the head. Exhale, roll from the head to the heels. If you've done Tai Chi before and have been told to breathe the exact opposite way, please do that rather than changing for this style. Inhaling up the front, exhaling down the back. Two more breaths. Make sure that you have a little bit of space between your elbows and your ribs, just in case your arms are too tightly packed. You want to open up. Middle finger is still as high as your shoulder. Inhale, draw the wrists in. Breath pulls only the wrists back. Exhale, hands floating down. Inhale, breath pulls to the small of the back. And hold the breath right at the base of the spine. Swallow your saliva once, and exhale, push the wrists into the lower back, massaging down. Inhaling, right hand over left, and hold. Swallow the saliva twice. Trace the second swallow as it falls down right to the lower dantian. When it gets there, start to inhale like a slow motion explosion. Inhaling up, left hand comes over the right. The right remains on the solar plexus. The left comes up to the collarbone. Now both palms are facing down. Exhale, pushing down like you're pushing a pump. Flattening, compressing, and then spread out. Inhale, draw the color in. Remain seated on the first stage of the inhalation. Second stage, inhaling even deeper. Left hand comes over right and you stand up. Both palms facing down. Exhale. Compressing the color visualization. Rather than letting it escape, you keep the visualization here and you compress it and you make it more dense. And then you flatten it out to make room for more. This is very intentional energy storage with visualization and breath. Even deeper. Exhale, compress, and then flatten. Make room for more. Every time you take a breath, you're only storing. When you exhale, you're just making room for more. You're storing the color visualization. This is called Jade Rabbit Watches the Moon. Right hand over left, both palms facing up, even deeper, standing up. Exhale, compressing, and flat. And then inhaling, stage one breath, seated, even deeper, standing up, stage two. Exhale, compress, and flat. So it's a two-stage inhalation, two-stage exhalation. The intention shifts with each stage. Exhaling, compressing. Exhale, even deeper, flat. Inhale, gathering, even deeper, expanding the belly. Exhale, compressing, even deeper, flattening. Two more. Inhaling up, just lift the wrists. And gentle grab. This is white crane spreads its talons. Very gentle, gentle grab of the air. The elbows will remain down. Inhaling up, and you can stand up, and you're going to massage the temples. And exhale forward, pushing in and up. Gentle grab. Inhaling. The breath pulls in. Notice that these shoulders will remain soft because the elbows are soft. The more out they are, the more tension is captured in the shoulders. So you want to really drop that out and hyper focus on the breath pulling the wrist back while the fingers hold on to an imaginary tension, like you're pulling taffy. Exhaling as if you're pushing weight, something heavy, but all the weight's in the mind, no flexing. Unlike dynamic tension, this is a little bit different. Inhale as if you're grabbing very sticky taffy-like substance or pulling elastic bands. Massage the temples. Exhale, pushing forward, in and out. Forward, in and up. You can stand on the inhalation, give the legs some rest. Let the hands float down to the solar plexus, and then exhale, sink as you push forward, in and up. The back will remain flat at the apex of the push. Inhale, breath pulls in. Massage the temples. Hands float down. Special tension on the middle finger of each hand as you push out. You still want to have the color visualization. And just a reminder that all the Tai Chi work has multiple visual infrastructures layered on top each other, one on top of the other, interconnected. So when we talk about the color visualization, that's one. We talk about the weight, the sensation of weight, that's a separate one, but it's connected. And each one takes time and practice. So whichever one resonates more for you, even the idea of just pushing the air away and inhale and just having an imaginary string pull the wrist back and up. The string system is another infrastructure. So I mention these things so that you can pick and choose which one you want to work on, unless you feel very comfortable working on all of them at the same time. We'll do 3 more. Exhaling out. Color gathering in the belly. Exhale, pushing from the belly through the back, the shoulder blades, up the arms to the palms and fingertips, about 2 inches beyond. Really want to trace the color. Again, you can rise on the inhalation and sink on the exhalation. Or you can remain still and seated the entire time in your horse stance. Clever cat catches the mouse, inhaling, drawing the wrist back. Exhale in, the hands float down, very relaxed, sinking, sitting. Inhale, right hand over the left. Just lifting the wrist as if a string is pulled by the breath, lifts the wrist. Inhale even deeper and energize the fingertips as if they're filling up. Inhale even deeper still, as if you're pulling taffy side by side. You really want to feel the sensation of the energy, the concept, the idea. The arms will pull apart to about a half moon, crescent moon shape. Eye on the middle finger of the extended hand, the right hand. Inhale even deeper. When you inhale even deeper, it's as if you're showing claws. Inhale even deeper and wave upward. And the catch is right above the head. This has all been one breath. The catch is right above the head. The hands are facing each other only halfway. So 45 degrees hands rather than completely facing or completely facing outward. 45 degrees. And the exhalation is here, dropping down. The hips should feel like an elevator, lowering downward, where all the weight, the center of gravity is connected to this, dropping down. The hands separate. Inhale, breath lifts the wrists. Even deeper, energize the fingers. Even deeper, pulling apart, eye on the middle finger of the right hand. Even deeper, show the claws and rise up. Catch, exhale, drop down. For 45. Breath lifts the wrists. Energize the fingers as if they're claws. Inhale even deeper, eye on the middle finger as the hands pull apart like taffy. Even deeper, show the claws. The circulation in the fingertips should feel like you're running your fingers through a waterfall as you rise up. Palms facing each other, 45 degrees. Exhale, drop. Inhale, breath lifts the wrists. Even deeper, energize the fingertips. Even deeper, pull apart. Even deeper, fingers rising up. Catch above the head. Exhale, drop the hips. The hips should feel like a bowl of water. Full to the top, but you don't want to spill any, so they stay level and balanced as you go up and down. Inhaling, energized. Even deeper, pull apart. Even deeper, show the fingers. Exhale, drop down. 2 more. Breath lifts the wrists. Energize the fingers, inhale even deeper. Even deeper, pull apart, eye on the middle finger. Even deeper. Catch. Exhaling down. And sink. 1 more. Even deeper. Even deeper. Even deeper. Catch and sink. Inhale, right hand over left, both touching the body. The left, the bottom hand will always be on the lower dantian. The right will always be on the middle dantian, the heart. And you're going to exhale, push the breath through the wrists. Keep the eye on the middle finger. When you push the breath through the wrist, the color path is going to remain even at the apex. So you should really feel the breath and visualize it pushing up through the shoulder blade and going and being the most intense through your wrist. The palm will stay facing your chest and the eye will stay on the middle finger. So your attention and your eye are in 2 different places. Very important skill to train. Exhaling, the wrist will be shoulder height on and in front of the corresponding shoulder. Wave the hand down, covering, inhale even deeper. Standing up, switching hands, exhale, breath pushes through the left wrist. From the belly, trace the path through the wrists. This is called snapping the whip left and right. Again, palm remains facing the chest, eye stays on the middle finger. Gathering. Feel the heat in the belly as you push the breath out the wrist. You can stand up on the inhalation. Exhale, sink. One breath in. Exhaling, washing one out. The covering is as if you're getting someone off of your wrists. So a grab, getting someone off the wrists and claiming dominant position. So it's a wrist grab and you claim dominant position by getting your hand on top. Very, very gently though, simply going against the thumb. And you can practice and self-organize as well. There are many different subtle variations to these exercises. So if you're interested in, it's very important to catalog, in my experience, those subtle variations and then train a set of those, set of one and then a set of the other. And we'll have an example of that right now. Hand out, inhale, breath pulls across the body. This is giant bear pushes it away. I've mentioned this one before. I know we've done it. Looks like you have a fireball here and you're playing Street Fighter. You're about to throw a Hadouken. So you're here, nose, elbow, wall, or whatever the object of focus is that's directly in front of you. The imaginary string lifts you from the top of the head so that the sensation is that the body, your center line is a pillar, and that the body is vines wrapped around it. So you want to feel the wrapping as you turn, using the waist rather than the hips. You're going to leave the hip behind and use your core. Rather than pulling the hip and letting the knee turn, you want to leave the hip so you can leave the knee and get the flexibility in the core. Exhale, the top hand is going to be like a switchblade. Exhaling, massaging the solar plexus, and then switching out as the bottom hand pushes. The end position will look like this. Push in front of the heart, other hand is guarding the lower gate, right around the hip line. And then inhale, breath pulls you. Get a little closer. Inhale, turn the waist, eye, elbow, or nose, elbow, eye line, straight ahead. Exhale, massage the solar plexus and push out. Push right onto the center line in front of the heart, rather than the shoulder line, which we were just doing in the previous exercise. It's center line on the heart. Inhale. You can stand up as you inhale and exhale, sink. It's especially important in the beginning to stand up to give the legs some rest. Inhaling, exhale. The relaxation of the hand is very important here too. You're relaxing. If you're familiar with praying mantis kung fu, this is very connected to the praying mantis position. Even though we're not doing this in particular, the hands are relaxed so that you can stick onto your opponent's arm and ride the pressure or momentum they might be giving you. Exhaling, washing out. Inhale, draw across. Forward, in and up. One breath in, drawing the color into the belly. Exhale, massage right across the solar plexus, and then the arm relaxes and pushes out. It's a very unique use of pressure or tension to maintain the shape of the arm only halfway through a movement, and then release. Inhale, maintain the shape of the arm, and then release like a slingshot. To follow through with the example I was giving earlier, the concept of subtle variations. The variation of this exercise is to inhale, pull in, and keep both palms up. So pushing hand is now retracted as the top hand on the corresponding side. Inhale deeper, turn to the other side, and exhale, wash across the body and push out. I highly recommend doing this one seated completely. Inhale, pulling in. It forces more flexibility in the waist. Inhale even deeper, turning to the other side, and exhale, washing out. Please keep in mind that I have scar tissue on both of my wrists. So when I say your palms should face the ceiling, I actually can't do that. But that is the ideal. Inhaling, top hand pulls back to the corresponding side. Even deeper, turning across the body using just the waist. And then exhale, massage, push out. And feel the difference in the core that gives you. Again, I recommend cataloging any variations and then practicing both or all of them, because each one gives a slightly different skill set. And oftentimes one will warm you up for the other. Yeah, draw in even deeper. One more. Again, this is a variation of giant bear, pushes it away. Inhale, bottom hand comes up and rests completely relaxed. Almost dead weight, but there's a tension on it. That means that the pushing hand is now becoming the supporting hand. You want to be able to support one limb. This is a massive Tai Chi skill. Supporting one limb with the other so that one limb is instantaneously relaxed. When you can drop your relaxation into a partner or an opponent on your command and then take it back, re-energize that limb, it becomes very tough to trace you, to trace your movements, to predict them to an opponent. So you're going to inhale, let the waist turn the arms. The arms hardly move. It's really the core that's moving. But the top arm, the dead weight arm, is going to slowly slide across the supporting arm. Notice that the supporting arm, palm is down, the dead weight arm, palm is up. This is probably the most complex of any of the Neigong Wu style yin set exercises that we'll do. I am the middle finger of the top hand. As the bottom pulls in, top pushes out. Now the pushing hand becomes the supporting hand, the bottom becomes the dead weight arm. Inhale, drawing across the body. Eye on the middle finger of the top hand. Remember the top hand, palm up. And exhale, the palms turn as you push and pull. So you have push and pull. And the uncoiling of the waist creates that snapping motion, the snapping motion. Bottom hand becomes the top. Inhaling, eye on the middle finger. You can stand on the inhalation if you'd like, to give the legs some rest, and exhale, sitting, pushing back out. Inhaling, eye on the middle finger of the bottom hand. Exhale to the top. I made a mistake earlier. I said I am the middle finger of the top hand. It's actually I am the middle finger of the bottom hand, the extended supporting hand. And exhale, uncoil, I shifts to the pushing hand. Middle finger. Switch dead weight arm, inhaling. I stays on the middle finger of the supporting hand, and exhale, switching to the pushing hand now. Inhaling, I stays on the supporting hand. You're going to pull with the supporting hand and push with the dead weight hand. And you'll feel that nice coiling where you've uncoiled it back to this position. So you're going to inhale, coil up as you turn the waist, and uncoil, returning to your natural state, meaning the chest forward, shoulders forward. And that'll naturally give you this wonderful popping motion. Inhaling, drawing the color in, exhale, pushing it out. So there's so many things for the attention to work on here. Once you work on one, you get right back to your posture and the color controlled by the breath. So you can always deviate to work on specifics. Whatever side you're turning to, that's the arm that's going to push out. Left arm is out as I look to my left side. Turning to my right side, I am the middle finger of my left hand as I turn to the right. And exhale, pushing out. Inhale, coiling up. One more on each side. I believe this is Sparrow's Tail, but I'm not sure about the name of this one. But this next one, right here, at your ending position, is leading the sheep along. Exhaling down, inhaling, right or bottom hand becomes the top shoulder level. Other hand is solar plexus level. And as you exhale, I stays on the middle finger of the top hand. And they each change by one level. Now the top hand is solar plexus, middle hand or bottom hand is on the lower level. Inhale, bring the lower to the shoulder level. Exhale. I am the middle finger of the top hand as they each shift one level. Again, you're leaving the hip behind here. It's all on the waist. Inhaling up. Exhaling. When you leave the hip behind, you leave the knee behind, which allows you to train the core and massage the organs. Eventually, you bring all the components back together when you do the form. And of course, when you're sparring or doing any daily movement, it's always full body power. But these Qigong exercises are like weightlifting for intention in the sense that you are isolating certain parts of the body and emphasizing the breath work and control within each. Inhaling, bottom hand becomes the top. Elbows are very relaxed and down. Inhale, breath lifts the wrists. When the breath lifts only the wrist, then you don't have to worry about the elbow and you don't have to worry about the fingertips. Breath just lifts the wrists and it makes the arm that much heavier so that the relaxed arm is even heavier. And then you exhale and energize the fingertips, eyes on the middle finger. When I say energize, I really just mean exhaling, pushing through. That's what I mean by energize. There is an inhalation version of this as well, but energizing, exhaling, pushing through. Inhale, stand up, breath lifts the wrists, exhale down. Let me know if there's a specific question you had, Mike. Inhaling up. At the apex of the, right between switching from inhalation to exhalation, when you have that energizing moment, pushing and putting the attention on the middle finger of the hand, you're going to from in my opinion, it feels more so like you're draping a sheet, kind of getting dirt off of a sheet. So you're almost like I'm cleaning my jacket off, like that. So exhale very slowly, pulling across, inhaling up. Exhale, washing across. And you really want to coordinate the drop of the hands with the drop of your hips if you're changing level. If you're not changing level, well, if you are changing level, feel the weight of your hips help to bring the hands down. This is really important, especially in terms of wrestling defense. Wu style Tai Chi is one of the best counter wrestling arts you can possibly do because of the awkward structures and the ability to maintain distance with the arm positions and the aiming of the arms on particular limbs of the opponent. If you're going to stay seated, which is totally fine, focus more so, inhale, exhale, on the idea of the weight dropping. And even as you do this, you want to really make sure that the spine remains straight. It's very easy to kind of like lean back and lean forward as you do this. You want to make sure you're doing your best to keep this posture straight, really feel as much as you can. Eventually, you're going to speed it up slightly, just in terms of the small circles. Speed as in less time between the moments, rather than the body moving faster. It seems like you're moving faster, but you're still keeping a similar pace. You're just making the circles smaller, and the smaller circles have greater centrifugal force. The hands just feel like they're starting to make a figure eight. And inhale, bring both hands in. Inhale even deeper, left hand out. Inhale even deeper across the body. You can stand if you want on this one. Exhale. This is giant snake rolls over to fight. Exhale even deeper and turn the body. This time you can start to bring the hip in a little bit. Inhale, turning the arm. Palm should face the ceiling now. Inhale even deeper, uncover the arm. I'll show this from multiple angles so that the uncovering arm, the hand that uncovered, reaches across and extends through the hip. Inhale even deeper, reaching across the whole body, spanning across the shoulder line. Exhale, covering. Exhale even deeper and turning. The hand jolts out on your center line, which means that if your nose is forward, the middle finger should be in front of the nose. Inhale, palm faces the ceiling, which saves the elbow. Notice that the elbow drops. This is an escape from an arm lock. Saved me so many times. Inhale even deeper, pulling back and reach across the body. Eye in the middle finger. The other hand is just open at the hip in chamber position. Exhaling even deeper. Very important, fix the spine here. You can always readjust your posture. If you ever see yourself, mirrors are great, but you often probably won't have one. If you're training outside, inhale, draw in even deeper. Uncover, and then reach across. Exhale. 1, exhalation 2, The eye is on the middle finger of the extended hand, but the breath is on the wrist. That'll help you to soften the elbow and keep the elbow downward as you extend out. So the arm does not lock forward. You actually reach, quote unquote, through the curve. So you extend as much as possible while maintaining a curve, which helps to maintain the joint and not put you in a position to hyperextend. Inhale, dropping the elbow even more, reaching across. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Exhale, 2. Inhale, turn the palm, 45 degrees, even deeper, standing up, uncover the arm. Inhaling even deeper, reaching across, exhale, and exhale deeper, and sink and sit. Inhale, gather, drop the elbow, uncovered, and even deeper. Even deeper, eye in the middle finger. Exhaling down, even deeper. Inhale, gather, even deeper. Even deeper. And exhale forward. One more, even deeper. Big inhalation. And when the arm comes out, the waist turns. But the waist and the arm both move. Exhaling, cover. And exhale. We'll do one more each side. Just to focus on that. Inhaling in, the waist turns across the body. Inhaling, the waist turns to the other side. The arm moves slightly. Exhale, the waist turns. Arm moves slightly and drops. And exhale even more, the waist turns as much as you can. Now you can use the hip a little bit and inhale, gather, drop the elbow. Inhaling deep. From the center line, waist turns across. Inhale even deeper, waist turns to the other side. Arm moves slightly. Exhale, waist turns. Exhale even more. Full extension. Inhale. And the final exercise is elephant swings its trunk. Inhaling deep, breath lifts the wrists, and exhale. You're going to inhale, let the breath pull, 2 strings pulling the wrists. The wrists pull the hips forward and out. When you exhale, everything returns, and there's a chopping. The hands chop on the inner thighs. Inhale, breath lifts the wrists. As you stand up, wrists pull the hips. Exhale. And this is a drop rather than a pull down kind of chop. It's just a drop. Inhaling up, very relaxed, kinetic energy. Inhaling up, as if you're flashing into a relaxed state for the entire arm. Inhaling up. Exhale. Inhaling up. One more each side. And then hollow fists, same thing, but you stay seated. Inhale, breath lifts the wrist, the hollow fist, the wrist pull the hip, but you stay seated, weight on the heels. When the hollow fists go down, there's a slight flex 2 inches before the impact. And you push the breath work visualization through the wrist the hands as that happens. Inhale, breath lifts the wrist, hollow fist, stay seated. Inhaling up, the hand should somewhat explode like bombs, of course in slow motion. Inhaling up, the waist is twisted, the trunk comes right back down. One more. Left hand, right hand on the lower dantian. Inhale into the belly, see the color gather. When you exhale, push the color through both hands back into the belly like a circuit. And you're going to start to stir. You want to visualize almost like a spoon of a colored light coming out, creating that shape to stir the energy in the belly. You're going to inhale deep and make 36 circles, starting from the belly button, stirring. The circles will only expand as high as the solar plexus and as low as the groin, or should I say the bladder, just above the bladder. 36 circles out and maintain that visualization. Inhaling into the belly, exhaling, pushing the color back into the belly as if you're stirring. This is called stirring. And once you get to 36, reverse it. Each one gets smaller 36 times until you're back at the belly button. Same breathing into the belly, pushing the light through the hands back into the belly. Once you're at 36, you're going to make hollow fists and gently bang on the lower dantian, just on the lower dantian. Very gentle banging. What you're paying attention for is the absorption, more specifically the push back, the natural bounce back of the hand on the belly. So 10 times each hand. Pay attention for the bounce. And then other side. Inhaling deep, fingers together like you're going to dive forward, and exhale, pelvis rotates on the femur, diving forward. And chop up the legs, and then down, up the inside of the legs, and down, up the outside of the legs, and down, up the back of the legs, to the lower back, and then down. Inhale up to the knees, and exhale, push the color through the palms and massage the kneecaps. And reverse the circles. Inhaling, drawing the color into the belly. Exhale, pushing it into the kneecaps. Fill the kneecaps up with that warmth. Inhaling deep, just the fingertips up. Exhale, hands fall down. Inhaling up. 3 more. 1 more. And then rub the hands together around the chest, strengthen the lungs. Tapping around, massage into the pectoral muscles, really get the pressure points, lymph nodes, and then floating rib up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let the pressure reverberate through the rib cage, other side. Strengthen the chest cavity, 1, 2, 3. 4 fingers to the sternum, up and down. U shape on either side of the collarbone, tapping. Looking up for reproductive organs, relax all the way through the reproductive organs. So you look up, it's part of the palm, massaging up, and you can really even move the muscle around, surrounding the trachea. Just go up. The counterbalance, counterpoint, the back of the neck. Hook under the chin. Other side with the hormones. Earlobes. Index and middle finger around the ears, up, over, behind, under. Very strong pressure for the immune system. 4 fingers at the top of the forehead to massage. 1, 2. And reverse it. Temples. Reverse it. Under the eyes. And reverse it. For the heart, press. Switch. Above and below. Switch. Side on the gums above the teeth. Let the fingers fall into the groove, and then one, two, underneath. Fingers fall into the groove. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then reverse it. Flick the fingers out. Thumbs. And then 1, 2, 3, grab. 1. And press and hold. Drill 1, 2, 3, tap. 1, 2, next circle, biggest 3. Find the pressure points, and then other side, press and hold. Drill the hand in. 1, 2, 3, like a button, and then tap. 1, second circle, bigger 2, third circle, biggest 3. And then 1, 2, 3, grab. 1, 2, 3. Close the eyes and inhale white light into the belly. Exhale, spread through the whole body. Inhale, roll white light up the front of the body from the feet to the head. Exhale, roll it down the back, head to heels. Inhale, white light in the belly. Exhale, wash it through the whole body, even through the bones, the teeth, the skin. Inhale, roll it up the left side, feet to head. Exhale, roll it down the right, head to foot. Inhale into the belly. Exhale, push it to the top of the head and spread out and make a bubble around the body like a fountain. White light. One more. Into the belly. Exhale, down the legs, into the ground. Let it come up, back, up, and around like a fountain in reverse, making a bigger bubble around you. Really feel that color pattern that you just painted, like it's the breath moving through your body. Just sit in this light for a moment. Have gratitude for the body, people around you in your life, the space you're in. Thank you guys so much. Love each of you guys. So happy to see you here.
Thanks, Jan.
Hey, thank you guys. I hope to see you next week.
Yeah, man. Thanks once again.
Oh, of course. And anybody that's watching this on YouTube, of course, this is donation-based class. So you can always donate to whatever cause of the week there is on the bottom of my website, janstaichi.com, and you'll find whatever cause is down there. After you press the donate now button, it'll take you to the website. Okay. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.